Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We are
Hi
live.
guys, how is everybody? I kind of welcome to Mystic Sisters Live on Saturday, August 18th, and I think we need to address this
It's
right
August.
away, Vicky.
No, we have to address the date. It's August 16th.
August 16th, right?
Yeah, you said
Is that what
18th.
I said?
Nope. Something's going to happen on the 18th, everyone.
I'm in a little shock too because I see that there's a prayer shout out for Linda G
Yeah,
and
I'll pull that up. I will pull that up so everybody can read it. It's from Nanette. I just have to find you, Nanette. Okay, here we go. So Nicole Lindagy's daughter is asking everyone to send love and light to her mom. Her white count is low, and she has to go for a PET scan. So we'll be
okay.
sending her some good juju.
Yeah. So I definitely want to do something special, and I've already got a permanent check in my head that we're have to do something for a group, a Reiki share, something like that. Okay, so yes, and thank you for letting us know, and I'll definitely would like to be responsible for putting that together.
Okay, here we go. So I am not in my usual spot. I just had a 6 hour drive down I 95. And if anyone out there has ever driven I 95, you know how much fun I had. And and luckily I almost got killed 3 times. Once in Connecticut and twice in New Jersey. Not to mention all the organ donors that were on the road on their motorcycles going in and out of the traffic. I, I'm like,
You said it.
people are out of their minds. Like, I guess people feel like there's nothing to lose anymore, and they're just going for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable.
You said it though, and you like even you didn't mention traffic directly today, but you're like the moon's hitting all those kite points, so you
Oh
like
God, I
you know
know.
what you're. Do you feel better that you were kind of prepared for that, or it's just a little more than you expected?
Well, having had to travel that road for the last 35 years,
Yeah.
I never don't expect some sort of something.
Expect the unexpected,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
right?
Well,
Oh,
and the moon in Gemini, right? Is the moon's in Gemini now? I should know this.
as soon as it
Yes, the moon's
turned,
in Gemini, and
yes.
I did a lot of talking out of my mouth at people at high volume, but they couldn't hear me. But you can imagine how colorful the language was.
Yeah. As soon as the moon went into Gemini, a lot of things changed. That was a weird little shift. A lot of things seemed different, chatty, talking more, songs coming in, more. I mean, Mercury's like definitely um, strained itself out. It
Okay,
definitely feels like it's strained. If it's the first time the moon has been in Mercury since it went direct, and it felt like it for
oh
sure.
yeah, that's right. That's right. And of course, the Mercury itself is in Leo,
Yeah.
the sign of self-expression.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was singing and I limited the dancing because Giblets doesn't like it very much and he gets all worked up. The Air and Water show was, the very much felt like a very guarded today. The show was today, but the practice, and if we see Mary in the comment sections, I'm sure she'll know what I'm talking about. They practice on before the show, and yesterday there were two sonic booms that I guess they thought because they could, they did, and shattered windows and glass doors up and down Lakeshore Drive. Not far from me, like
uh,
4 blocks.
Jeez Louise.
Girl.
And mind you, the same time that Putin Vlad and Trump were like doing their buddy thing with the red carpets.
The same time that was going, like I was in the tower, like I'm the princess in the tower, like this, I'm like this. Shit. And then it was on the news that it happened, why it happened, and that the FAA had been made aware. So after everybody kind of was talking about it today, I was really worried, really scared that it was going to happen again.
Yeah.
But it didn't. And it was cloudy enough that it wasn't the whole dramatic show, because the clouds
that it would normally be. Right. So we have another request here from Sleuth Jill. She'd like to reach out to all, send love and light and prayers and inner peace to Karen Conroy. She has been part of this chat community. Her chemo is no longer being effective. All right. Okay. Love and light to Karen. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Definitely like to, offer up the energy that I can, that she's most comfortable.
Yes.
Most comfortable and pain-free.
Ease and grace. So I had to, because I'm in a different place now, I brought my cards with me so we could do the Mystic Sisters cards. I ran back to the office to get them.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. All right, let's see what we got this week. We got Witch's Brew again. Witch's Brew.
Really?
Yeah, we got that like 2 weeks ago. There's been a lot of witchy stuff. I know it's the Mystic Sisters and all, but it's not like a predominantly witchy death. Although I was in Salem yesterday.
Okay. You think they don't follow you home?
Oh, sure.
Right?
We had such a fun time.
Did you?
Did you see? I put a picture up on my channel, the 420 burger.
The 420 burger, and what was the moniker on the bottom that was exclusive to like Boston? What was it?
Wicked good food.
Wicked good food.
Good food. Yeah, they had the tarot cards on the wall, and like I should have taken pictures of all of them, but they had the devil card, and instead of the devil, it was a pig, because they're famous for their pulled pork on a hamburger. And I actually had a Sophie. It was figgy jam, goat cheese, salad, balsamic drizzle, prosciutto on a burger. It was, I know you would love it all. It's put the burger aside. I understand that. It was so good. And then I have to talk about this because it was astounding. We got an order of sweet potato fries, and we just ordered them, and the waitress, who was from California, she's from LA actually originally, she's going to school in Massachusetts. She loves Massachusetts. I'm like, Massachusetts is a great state. California is a great state. We didn't talk about Illinois, but that's a great state too. So she gave it to us with maple mayonnaise. Oh my God. It was the most delicious. I was dipping everything.
That's really interesting, because I never thought to couple mayonnaise with something sweet. I always mix it with like ranch mix or soy sauce or hot sauce or lemon juice. It just, I've always gone on the savory, and I've never done anything, but I like mayo. That sounds really, really intense.
So when you come to visit, and we go up to Salem, we're going to go there, but you don't eat meat. We'll have to figure something else out for you.
I know how to dance around it.
Yeah. Okay, So Witch's Brew. This is interesting. It says cultivate, healing, refine. The witch stirs her cauldron full of the perfect healing herbs to cure anything that ails you. Her whole world is rich with resources, and she has cultivated it all to concoct her potions. Throughout time and through extensive efforts, she has developed skills, knowledge, and wisdom. The goddess is creative, industrious, versatile, and talented. She gives a centered feeling of well being by the warmth of her fire. When this card is drawn, it is time to develop and refine your qualities of constancy, attention, and imaginative consideration. It, it is well worth knowing what you don't know and taking time to fill in the gap of your knowledge uh, in your chosen interest. So,
Interesting.
healing. So now I usually put this on, I usually put this on my altar, but now there's no altar here, so I'll
You have
make
to put it on the dashboard.
yeah, just keep me safe from all those crazy drivers. Oh my God.
Yeah, I can't be in a vehicle. I can't be in a vehicle for 6 hours. I would have a blood clot and I would lose my religion right there.
Oh,
That's too much. I'm too wiry to sit in the vehicle for that long.
yeah, it was tough. It was a tough ride. But my girlfriend is retiring and it's a big deal. And I'm gonna get to see David Cook in person. Like a groupie almost, because he's doing a set for her party.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'm
God.
gonna see if I can get his chart for his time of birth from him. Just to have it.
Yeah. I'm looking at the comments. So yeah, we had our little air and water show today, and I was really concerned about not too much because they didn't have to do what they did yesterday, and then they apparently they weren't allowed. So big lawsuit. It's going to be a big thing, I'm sure. I do pull a card a day. I think I might start publishing a little short because I have been pulling a Donnie a Day card. And I just giggle. It makes me giggle. So
Yeah.
I'm going to start probably doing that in the, sometime in the wee morning when I just put my camera at a card and not my own self. It's like, no.
Oh, white count is high, I think somebody said. Well, if the white count is high, that's
Infection.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's an infection.
Really, really high is something different, and really low is something different.
Yeah.
So if you
I
always
don't know
want
really low what that might be. Like I'm trying to think back.
really low is what it is when you are immunocompromised. So
Right,
something
that's what
that's
I thought.
destroying
Yeah.
your cells, like chemotherapy would do that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
HIV does that. That makes sure white cells go all wonky and not replicate properly. So there's like other things. You always want to keep it at a good range. That's your immune system.
Oh boy, boy, boy. So I'm just trying to catch up on everybody's. All right, on the comments here. I'm on.
The potato says, living in Chicago, you can take Amtrak, Main Hub. There's so much more public transportation available than sitting behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah, well, I like taking the train. I would have taken the train, but it would have required getting picked up, getting brought over. I was like, I'm just gonna. I like to have the control of the car because then I can come and go as I please.
Yeah.
When you have to depend on other people, they're my friends, but they have a party happening. Like their lives are full of things, so it's all right.
Yeah, and I've done that when I've had to go. I've had to rent a car when my aunt's died, and I had to go to the wake and stuff. My cousin said, "Oh, I'll pick you up at the train." I'm like, I'm not getting on a train in my funeral clothes. Number one. And that is like, no, you don't have to take on the responsibility. You're hosting a party, you're hosting an event to come get my ass from, jail.
Michael said, "Oh, it's only." He looked at plane, to take a plane. Emma, I'm not taking a plane. First of all, I I would have to take the plane to Newark,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
where all the traffic control, where they don't have enough traffic controllers,
it's
and
like everywhere.
Newark is like Newark Airport is like right in the middle of like millions of people and gas and oil tanks, right? Like it's all super industrial, all super. You're coming in. There's all these other. I was like, no, I'm not. No, 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 I'm not taking the plane.
Yeah.
Although
And it
afterwards,
would be like, wouldn't it? It would be like a little puddle jumper, wouldn't it? I don't like those.
well, those I don't mind so much. But no, it would be like a regular big plane probably because it's such a busy airport. It would probably be like I don't know the planes, but I decided then you have to get to the plane. Oh, it's just too much. It was
Yeah. No,
If it was a
that's
week,
not
it'd be
much.
different. I'd have a whole different plan, but it was only 2 days, so
Yeah.
anyway.
No. I would definitely, I totally see where you're coming from, but I'm just saying like living in the city it's not a smart thing to have a car.
Yeah, David says this.
Advanced security hunting residents in England to see social media. They hate him in England. Alexandra's always got a WTF question. If
Well,
so,
we'll
you
get to
get
the
the phone.
WTFs. Yeah, David, my husband has epilepsy too. Well, seizure disorder. They don't call it epilepsy. And he has to make sure he gets sleep. If he doesn't get sleep, he can be in trouble.
Yeah, I don't.
You're better off not being in a car, David. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they banished me from driving for at one point for 6 months because of a seizure, and they wanted to put me on phenobarb. So they said you can't drive. I said, well, you're not putting me on phenobarb. Number one, are you freaking kidding me? And that's when I started the CBD journey. It was that long ago. It was a long time ago because I'm like, no. And I didn't have a problem after that. And it wasn't related to the disease or anything that withdrawal from alcohol or anything that planted the first one. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do phenobarb. Are you kidding me?
So you said there was a Alex. Oh, this is interesting. She was raised in which county, England?
Wow.
Yeah. Salem
It's
is great.
about that season, isn't it? It's almost that season, and I can feel it. I'm offering a class at the Shine Bright Healing Arts Center at the Community Arts Center, palmistry for witches in October.
Ooh.
It will be available on Zoom too, so it will be fun.
You will have to advertise it. And
Yeah.
I'm going to take it. I love palm. Like that's the one thing I've studied everything but palmistry, and I love
Everything is part of the portfolio. You know, the more disciplines, the Kabbalah, the tarot, the astrology, like all the disciplines really are appreciated when somebody comes for a reading. There's so many things to offer. The picture that you're presenting to that person who just lost their power for a while, and there's so many avenues you can do to help, resurface that power. That's what we do. And palmistry is fun. It's so old schooly though. It's so old schooly that the fluidity of gender now doesn't apply to some of that. So it's going to be fun to sort of beef it up and see what comes from that.
Okay, so the real deal. Nanette just looked. Her count is high, and she has fatigue.
Okay, thank you, Nanette.
It's likely an infection. I had a friend who had like some gastric virus for like 10 days, and she lost like almost 20 or 30 pounds or something. She was so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Well, it's just the energy is so heavy
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
exhausting.
And this is exactly what we say, what people tell you about when you are always under stress and your cortisol level is so elevated that you appear to be doing fine, but you're crushing your fucking white cells.
Oh, yeah.
You're
My
crushing
cortisol.
them.
When I was taking care of my mother, my cortisol was through the roof.
Okay, and these are the things. I don't know about the PET scan and other stuff, but we're definitely going to do something to hold space, a collective space for her, because like she's like the mom.
She kind of is. She's like the grand dame. I would call her the grand dame.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So you said there was a WTF. I didn't see it. Did you? Can you find it?
I didn't. Oh, I think it was a JD Vance thing. You know, he's getting more and more popular.
Oh yeah, he's very, very popular. He's getting booed everywhere now. Not just in New England. He's getting booed in England and Scotland, and he's getting Indiana and Ohio. It's great.
We're just sort of expecting that's the welcome. Like we already know. We know the first time it was like funny, and it was like, oh yeah, look at this, and trying to find a new angle. Now it's just happening everywhere.
Wow. People are talking about how they love the train. I love the train actually. And when I go visit my mom down in Wilmington, I arrive at the Joe Biden memorial, or I guess it's not a memorial, the Joe Biden Amtrak station named after him.
Oh, Alexandra says demanding to see people's social media. I guess where he went, he was the people that were they were heckling him, and he wanted to see their social media. He can't. He's just being a big bully baby.
The girls from Oklahoma call him Smoky Eye Psychopath.
The latest picture I saw was him looking a little grayer and more like an older, creepier Jim.
Well, I mean, it's bad enough for us who don't have to deal with this monster. I'm talking about dump, right? Every day. I mean, we have a choice. We can shut it off if we want. But he works with the guy. It's, I've been around narcissists. They'll kill you. They'll kill you fast if you let them.
Michael's on. Good. I'm awesome. Nanette also wants to know what WTF, what scared the cabinet so much yesterday with Putin. I think that was well broken down in the body language, posturing, timing. They pointed out all the things that put him, well above Donnie. And we know Donnie's just not cognitively prepared to have that kind of a conversation with anybody.
So what was the sorry.
What question?
I can barely see.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Which one do you want to do?
You tell me, and you just tell me what they were, and I will
Let's do Alexandra's. The JD is asking to see people's social media. Should we say, WTF?
But what do you mean trying to see their social media? How would they do that?
He was asking people to see their phones and see what their social media was, I guess. I heard very little of that story because he doesn't really flare any interest with me at all, honestly.
Okay. I guess I'm going to pick some cards on JD Vance.
Let's just pick cards on JD.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
WTF JD. And typically, I see the pattern with JD. He's kind of represented by the Chariot card. Sometimes it seems like that comes up a lot in his thing. Maybe
Yeah,
he's
you're right. Yeah, but that's quick change, quick shifting, moving. Well, he moves pretty quick. I mean, he went from a nobody to a senator to a vice president.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, who the hell was he
Movements.
before that, right? All right, let's see. JD. Oh, first card up.
That bastard. Look at that little bastard. Look at him. 7 of Swords.
So, Five of Swords. Oh, did you get something else? I'm sorry.
I got Knight of Wands. I'm just pulling now. Knight of Wands.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's like he's
That's him. He's the Knight of Wands. He's a Leo.
talking. He's got ideas.
Yeah. Oh. Something totally new, or falling off a cliff, perhaps. Oh.
I got the Queen of Swords.
Ooh, that's probably Usha.
Oh, there she is.
She like you. You stop it, JD. You fly
Yeah.
right.
She's about ready to
Yeah.
put some permanent eyeliner on him, huh?
Maybe he'll leave like Elon did with a black eye.
How could it not be challenging to be in a type of marriage like that? And
Here's
was
another queen. So it looks like there's some ladies beating him up.
3 of Swords.
Ooh, maybe he's having an affair.
Maybe. Oh.
Maybe maybe I know. You know who I thought of when I said maybe he's having an affair? She looks a lot like Miller's wife.
Oh, they're just passing her around. Wasn't she with Elon
That's what they say, but who the hell knows?
just recently?
Yeah, that was who knows? Who knows? He's very restricted in what he can say. He feels like he's tied up, unless that's his wife. Could be his wife feeling that way.
Is that 8 of Swords?
8 of Swords, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot. And I've got the victory card for that to match that 8 of Swords. So he's probably already starting a narrative, but watching what he's saying.
Trying to get away with something.
Secrets. That's what he's trying to. High Priestess.
Well, it's possible that that he might be bringing up the Epstein stuff.
Ooh.
About it. And Trump doesn't want to hear anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. He's a sneaky old guy. He's a sneaky young boy. That one.
My last card is Wheel of Fortune, and Alexandria says, WTF, will JD be president? Let's just pull one card.
One card.
I can't see Donnie going in any other direction, Alexandra, but I like it. Very direct. What the will JD Vance be president? What do you got there?
I got a yes.
You got a yes. Yeah, Page of Wands. That sounds about right.
Yeah. What'd you get?
I'll show you when I get it.
Okay. Hurry up.
It just tipped over. I got Hermit 9.
Ooh. It's like yes, but then he's going to go into hiding.
Yes, but it might happen like in the dark.
Right.
Overnight, or in a hospital room, at a morgue or something. One of those things, like after Kennedy died, someplace hidden under
So
darker
I have a WTF question. Actually.
Yes.
I want to know is now Zelensky is supposed to come to the White House on Monday. Remember the last time he came? Or pull some cards on, see how that's going to go.
Like the red carpet thing. Yeah. The last time he came to the White House, he was just browbeaten.
Yeah.
And
by that little shit
yeah,
Vance.
by that little prick. And then, Putin gets a freaking red carpet. That's just a slap. But I think it was something that they had negotiated about that whole thing that was going to
Did
happen
you
anyway.
see all the people in Anchorage with the Ukrainian flags? And yeah, there
Mm-mm.
was like a whole line of people.
I didn't look for protest stuff.
Yep, they were
Because
protesting.
I knew I would have to dig around. It wasn't voluntarily coming up on a feed or anything. So what
No,
is the question we're asking?
they don't want us to think that people don't like them, right?
Yeah.
All of that stuff is manipulated. All right, how's Volodymyr gonna do?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh man.
That's a Nine of Wands day. He's going to be there Monday.
Monday. That's what I heard. I mean, that's what I heard. Whether or not, you never really know with these people. I wish we could do something for this guy. I really do. Maybe a couple more. I'm on like a desk, and the desk goes like it goes like this. It's a writing desk, and so I put the cards on, and they slip onto the floor. Not good.
So I'm just going to stop. I pulled 5 cards, and the major arcana just kind of was a cap there. That's why I didn't go past it. Well, JD is definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
For this one. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those. They're both in the room together. There's like an offering and then a hanged man. That's what I got. So I got the Two of Wands. There he is going to the White House. And then the Chariot.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Page of Coins. So there might be something they try to offer. Ace of Cups. And I only see, yeah. There's not going to be probably Ace of Cups. So there's some offer, or it's just kind of emotional. And then the Hanged Man. Because they're probably just trying to get him to agree to something that he's like, stop, you guys, stop. We're going to suspend this right now.
So, okay, so I got the Six of Cups. This is the 46 one vibration. He was wishing he was talking to Biden. That's probably likely that. But so that's nostalgia. That's the past, and it's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So something is going to change. Now, the Wheel of Fortune usually means good luck, but when it's a crossing card, it could mean bad luck. But it seems like he's had bad luck. So there's some sort of change in fortune here. Underneath, we get this. This is him. He's burdened.
That's the Nine of Wands. That's Monday.
No, that's the Ten of Wands.
Oh, that's the 10 of Wands. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
So this is what it stands on. All the just too much to hold on to, I guess. And then I get in the past stalemate. So nothing has been getting done. In the sky, moving over troubled waters, but this guy doesn't look very happy. So maybe things are going to get a little better. And then sort of the outcome, I get the Three of Pentacles.
Okay.
So I think there's going to be something that I don't think it's going to be the same. I don't think it's going to be the showing off that and all that weirdness that they did with him, because I think that maybe Trump thought that Putin did want to end the war, and Putin does not want to end the war.
Mm-hmm.
Putin does not want to end anything. He wants to continue on. And now that Trump knows that, I don't know if they'll be easier on Zelensky. I don't think I would say that. But I would say they maybe see his point a little bit more and they're more willing to work something out than they did before. That's what I think these cards said to me.
Okay.
So it's a little bit, but it's still like he's still in limbo. He's
Yeah.
still, it's
And we'll see what happens between now and then, because didn't they already wasn't there already a strike, or didn't something happen overnight where it's like
well, they said he was, they were doing this thing and people were still dying. He was still killing people in Ukraine.
Yeah.
I also think that Three of Pentacles was the EU really like stepping up too, like really like working for some, because that's like a group of working, people working for a common cause. Ugh.
Some of this, I think, was posturing too, because they're trying to detour a very salacious story, and that was kind of never going to happen. That they were going to just stop because he rolled out the red carpet for that piece of crap. It wasn't going to happen. But I think that was just like to beef up, embellish that story and because come on. And
Lisa, I hope you don't mind me putting this up. The human equivalent of an Erd in the pool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he is. Everybody get out of the pool because there's a turd in there.
Yeah. Or a chocolate bar. We can't tell, but who's going to check, right? It's a Twix. It's a Twix. Oh, my God.
I've been to the pool where that's happened. In the summer.
So there's actually a ferry that'll take you from Boston to Salem, and Michael and I used to go to Salem for Halloween, but then the last time we went, there were all these corner preachers talking about hell and damnation. And I was like, you know what, I'm out of here. I can't, I don't like this stuff. This is the stuff I don't really like. But we had a great time. It was really, everybody's like all dressed up. My favorite ones, there was a Jesus carrying a cross with a crown of thorns. There was a G.I. Joe in the box. There was
oh my God.
There was a clown, a scary clown on a bike. I didn't like that one. I ran away from the scary clown.
Wow. So they have like a costume parade every year.
It's like just like a whole big thing, but the problem is the parking is impossible. So if you take the ferry, you'll be on the ferry with all these people dressed up. It's so cool.
It sounds like my kind of ferry.
I know.
Let me get this dog. I can't stand looking at him, staring at me. Oh my God! It's like, oh my gosh.
Paula is bragging about learning how to drive in Athens. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, I can't. No,
Boston is a piece of cake. Well, you can't go that fast in Boston because it's so. Well, I guess you probably can't go fast in Athens either, but you do.
Yeah, no, like here too. It's not, the skill isn't speed. That's not where you need to have your skills. It's just it's an obstacle course. And now we have like the scooters and now e-bikes. And there's this thing that people ride. It's just one wheel and they stand on either side of it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What?
That's a concussion or a fractured skull waiting to happen, as far as I can tell.
Every time I've seen them, I look for helmets right away. I always look for helmets. I've seen helmets on those people, but I'm like, What laws are they following? Car, scooter, pedestrian, bike? What's going on here? And why are you on the sidewalk?
Are they allowed to be on the sidewalk with
I
us?
don't think so, no.
I don't think so.
Scooters aren't either, but people do it.
All right. Do you want to pull some cards on Hurricane Erin?
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll see if it's going to do landfall for either. Well, we'll say landfall in America. America. I mean, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but if it was going to hit anywhere, I have a choice spot for it.
Where is it right now?
It's in the ocean. Lesser Antilles, something like that. Don't ask me what that is and where it is. I mean, I did take geography, but it was many, many, many years ago. They're worried it might hit Puerto Rico. Oh boy.
Oh, okay. All right.
But hopefully it doesn't, because the last thing Puerto Rico needs is another earthquake, hurricane. They've had a bunch of earthquakes, and then they had Trump for Maria, and now if they have Erin, Trump for Erin. Okay. Ooh, wow. All right. Did you pick cards? Ah!
I can feel it right here.
All right.
I'm just tuning in. Where did I write down there? I would scroll down for today. What'd you get?
5 of Cups. So if it does hit, I think it'll be a category 2, because it is right now it's a category 5 and 3 cups are down.
Gotcha.
This could also be like a surge, or it could just be high surf. They say that some of the waves in the offshore waves could be 100 feet high from the storm.
That's pretty intense.
That's
I got 3 of Wands for my first card, so maybe a category 3, like you said. It might be downgraded. These are messages, Wands, so
high wind warning there. That looks pretty windy.
yeah.
Card.
Yeah.
I have the 3 of Pentacles.
Okay.
The next card. So I think they're going to be able to tell us where it is, because there's always issue now because of what they've done with Doge and stuff, that they don't have enough people. But I think they're gonna have enough people for this one to decide or see. I don't know. That's what that looks like to me.
The second card was the King of Wands. Could that be control over the narrative or the media, the messaging? 8, August. It's the infinity symbol, but
yeah, could be. And the sun in Leo. So the sun's going to go into Virgo on the 22nd. So maybe while the sun is in Leo, it's going to hit something, right?
Yeah.
Then I got the Chariot. So it's coming fast.
I got Page of Pentacles for the next card. So it could be that there's, I don't know.
That could be not enough aid.
Landfall?
Money aid.
Money aid is definitely going to be an issue, but maybe that it hits land, because that would be an earth.
Oh, yeah.
An earth vibe.
right? Maybe maybe small land. So maybe like an island, maybe one of the
Yeah.
islands is going to get
And the
hit.
bird is this is all water underneath the mountain there. So maybe there is a little bit of landfall just because it's an earth sign and it seems to be pushing it. That's what I asked. That's what I asked.
Something we're not being told, maybe,
The Empress.
and the High Priestess. So the two feminine power cards in the deck.
I do think that they, you know, how much we learn about some of these events is definitely going to be censored,
Oh, for sure.
right?
And then the last card I got was the
The
Judgment.
Judgment card.
Judgment card. Waking up.
I got 3 of Cups.
So there's the 3 cups again.
Yeah. I think
So you know what? I think it might be more of a water. So it could be just like high tides, rip tides, that kind of stuff. You know, if it doesn't hit land, it's gonna create a lot of water issues. Yeah. But it's coming fast. It's coming fast. With the Chariot, it's always fast. Okay.
I got a good picture of the Jupiter Venus as they're separating there in the sky. Yeah, I got them like coming together and then pulling off now. And I hope that some of this, extreme stuff is starting to kind of abate in this, this Leo season. It's just like the heat, the extreme, the rapidity of these events. It's like ridiculous how fast something like comes in and leaves and everything's changed.
Yeah.
Like a hurricane or a storm.
I've had a couple of dreams like that over the years. I've always had a lot of tidal wave dreams, like on the beach, and all these waves come and they start coming and they start coming. I always with somebody else, and we always make it out, but we're always like hanging on, and I'm dragging them up the beach.
Wow.
I've had those dreams for years though.
Steph says maybe Bermuda. It's so hard to do geography with tarot.
It's all hard.
Right? Maybe Bermuda.
There was a lot of cups, but not a lot of wands, right? No, there was cups and wands, but there was no swords. So sword would be wind, cups would be water, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be more of a water event than anything. And I guess it depends on where you are, where you live, if that's going to matter, right? If you're on an island, it matters a lot.
Yeah.
If it's just water. I hear something beeping. It's not my house, so I don't know what beep.
Is it? It's not a smoke alarm beep, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No. I don't know. It sounded like it came from it's in the room. No. I hear people in the hallway. Maybe somebody was, doing something on their phone. All right.
The people next door are having a little party, but they are not like they were before, and they're being very polite. So that was rough.
They must know. They must have heard the news. It's Mystic Sisters Night.
Well, I think they were given a little violation notice thing because they, when they show up and use their unit like a hotel, they're really, really loud. And I know there's a lot of people and they're being really polite. So the spell worked. Like, it worked. I'm good. I'm good with that.
Well, this is I don't think I have to pull cards for this. I think they'll be dancing in the streets, like Linda G says. Only this time, like he can't come back. I hope. I hope, unless there's a new technology we know nothing about. Oh my god.
I really would like to be ahead of a lot of the AI and medicine technology before, I would want him to pass before a lot of that is available and ready to launch.
Right.
So I'll pull that card for you, Alexandra. What is going to happen when he passes?
Okay.
Just one card. Just one.
I don't
I
disagree.
do that sometimes during the day just to make myself giggle. It's, just like in a weird off-topic subject thing. I got the Magician card. That's what's going to happen.
I'll pick one card on that too.
And the Nine of Pentacles is on the bottom, so there's some kind of freeing up. Yeah, I think that, the whole JD getting inaugurated in the dark and the moon card coming up, there's going to be, we're not going to know the whole story. We're not going to know the events. They're going to make a martyry and looking like, he went down with the ship kind of thing. We're not going to really know that he, had a heart attack squeezing out, a loaf, constipated, whatever.
He doesn't strike me as somebody to be constipated. I think it would be the other way around.
Yeah. I don't know. And then she says, what will American people do when he passes? You saw that. They're probably going to just,
Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat?
I could publish it or not.
It's here and the time is right for dancing in the street.
But I'd like to get this done because this is like, I'm in my third or fourth jar of Nutella. Okay.
Dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. Hey, I heard Obama called Mondami and said, "You go, boy."
Really?
That's what I heard. I hope it's true. I hope it's true. That will hold a lot of sway.
This is the card I got for what are the American people going to do when he leaves the office. And it's an office door that's closed.
Oh, I have a,
They're leaving the office. They're going to run out. You were singing Dancing in the Street. They close the office door. They're like, I'm out of here. Look at that. Door's closed. It's locked. I got the skeleton key.
Or the people that work for him are gonna call in the doctor there who gives him all the happy pills.
The offices will close. That's what people are gonna do.
I'm gonna pull one. I'm gonna pull an oracle card on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We went south on this episode, girl.
I got the element of fire, passion, enthusiasm, and creation. I'm telling you, we're going to be dancing. Fire. Let me see about that. Okay. Fire. The fire.
Barbara wants to know if a hurricane will ever hit Mar-a-Lago. I don't know why it hasn't. I don't know why it hasn't. Like, how is that? And it's probably got all the safety, it's up on a thing and got, rubber walls. Let's just for fun, just between us, okay? pull a when card, just like if I were by myself and with my little kitchen deck waiting for the timer. And I said, just like when, just give me a ballpark when.
Okay. One when.
Just one card. And we'll, the rule of the tarot with days being swords, days being wands, weeks being swords, cups months, and pentacles years.
Years.
Take all the pentacles out of the deck right now. I would. All of them. Lisa Graham says, soon, grasshopper. I know. These are like the private reads I'm doing out loud, like I would be. Just to make myself laugh. Okay. I got the tower.
The tower?
I got the tower. That's the 16 card in this deck. This is the Jazz Tarot, and he's falling off his horse. 9 months. 9 months. Oh, that seems like so much for so long time.
Sorry.
Isn't this a tower month? 8 and 9. No, it's 17. We're in a star month. That was last.
Star month. July was the tower month when the Epstein files, when he told everybody there were no Epstein files. That was the tower month. But
I really don't like that it has lost its momentum after it gained some great traction. And then this Putin thing came in, and now we're like not really bringing it, around anymore. I that's what they wanted to do.
Well, I mean, yeah,
they wanted to bury.
Let's see. Is anything going to come? Is the Epstein file thing over, or is there more to come? Is there more? Is that going to be the thing? Is there still more to come on that? I want to ask that.
I think it's going to be posthumously. This is just my thought, and I keep smelling the school building too. I know I wrote that down this morning. So
what was the question I just asked? Oh my God.
I don't know. I just brought up the cards.
What did I just ask? Oh
I don't know.
I know you don't know. I'm supposed to remember this stuff.
Yeah. The 9th month, maybe September.
Yeah, I thought the 9 of Cups could be September too.
Yeah. That's been
actually the 9 of Cups to me is his card.
Yeah. Resurfacing of the Epstein files.
Thank you.
Thank you. That Ona Lawrence O'Donnell is not letting it go. He brings it into every one of his programs. By the time Lawrence O'Donnell comes on, I'm so tired. Or I'm already sick.
I got. I don't think it's over for him yet. I don't think it's quite over.
Mary says, and thanks, Mary, the eclipses could take him out. We've talked about this, yes. And September is an eclipse month. And Saturn goes.
It's also the moon. It's also the moon, which is lunacy, right?
Yes.
Craziness. We can dream, can't we? We can dream.
I think we have to wait. There's, there's something is waiting or on hold. This is the 3 of Wands.
That's what I got, the 3 of Wands.
This is where I think that this was the Putin thing, was that there was some other, underlying thing that needed to be straightened out. that is related to Epstein, either to throw the story off or to get some kind of, data, exchange. I don't know. You know what? My head can go in all those directions. And then the Three of Pentacles. Right? The Hierophant. So we're all listening, waiting. We're waiting for this to happen. Temperance. And then the Six of Pentacles. So probably redacted, but there'll be a gem in there. There's definitely a little pink gem in there but it's probably not going to be as, definitely not as inflated as we think, and probably not going to be until after it's over, meaning he's out of office by way of getting torn out of office or getting sick and dying.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't look good.
Learn everything or validate everything we think we already know.
Well, a lot of the stuff that he's been called out on, we knew right away. It just took them 8-9 years to come up with it.
I know. How many times you screaming at the TV or screaming into the,
to the void.
Like, I told you this. Like what? Like nobody has heard me. We've been talking about this. We've been saying this, right?
Yeah.
And now it's finally starting to validate what we've been doing.
So we do have a new moon coming up this week. It's at the 1st degree of Virgo, right on what's his name? Oh, they're calling him something now. Stephen Miller, but they call him Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Miller, I think they call him Pee Wee Miller or something like that. I like Pee Wee Herman, so I don't want to say that because I liked him.
I like Paul Ribbit too.
Twiddledee and Twiddledum, maybe. Twiddledee and Twiddledummer. Why don't we pick 3 cards just for everybody this week? Just just a general vibe for the week.
I'm going to put away the cards that have just a little bit of the bad juju.
Yeah. I only brought 1 deck, so I'm trying to get as much of the bad juju out.
Get the bad juju out, and I'll give that a little burn. And cards for the week. And let me do these. I like these. And we'll do a little oracle card thing tomorrow when Giblets has his morning fits. It's gonna rain. Like, it's getting really dark. The clouds are moving in. It's heavy duty. I wonder if Mary's in the audience there. Mary, did you feel that sonic boom yesterday from the Air and Water show? He's about to puke. New moon in Virgo. No, next week is new moon in Virgo. Yeah.
Yep. There's actually 2 new moons in Virgo this year. One at 1 degree, and I think one at 29 degrees.
This is the one where it falls under both new moons, is the Virgo moon. Okay.
This is good. I think we're going to need it, though. What the fuck is
It's going to be okay. This week is going to be okay. If I pulled 3 cards together, this week is going to be okay. What'd you get?
I haven't done it yet. I was looking at somebody mentioning how many types of vodka we're going to get from Russia, and I said we're going to need all of it.
Yeah. Mary says she was on the 92nd floor of the Sears Tower, so that's where she works, and it was terrible. Mary, I can only imagine the 92nd floor. Girl, holy crap. That was freaking scary shit. Yeah, the boom. It was bad. I'm so glad it didn't happen today. I'm so relieved it won't happen tomorrow.
Okay, I got all cups.
Oh, interesting.
All cups. So what did you get? I'm sorry.
I got the Chariot.
Oh,
I got the 7 of Pentacles, and I got the 3 of Cups.
oh, you know what that says to me? It's going to happen fast. Just have some patience, and we're
Yeah.
all going to be celebrating. That's
Yeah.
what the cards say to me.
For this coming week, honestly, like things that are coming quickly, things that you've amassed, stuff like that. You might have to have might be a harvest week this week, and a celebration of it. So I think this week is good.
I got
It's are flowing.
the Eight of Cups, which is the first. This was the first outcome card I got when I asked about Trump on YouTube. This was the end. That was that card. So walking away from something that you haven't finished or that's not finished. The Queen of Cups. So this is your psychic abilities, folks. So they'll be high and mighty. And then the Two Cups. So spend time with people that you can see eye to eye with.
Yeah.
Relationships are going to be real important this week. And
Yeah.
moving, so this really says to me, moving away from that which doesn't nurture you, figuring out what nurtures you, and going in that direction. That's what that looks like to me.
And it is a week where the cups starts their cycle on the 20th on Wednesday. So it'll start with King of Cups, Queen of Cups. That's Thursday is the Queen of Cups day. So there's going to be some emotional content.
Yeah.
That's going to be relatable for sure this week.
All right. Well.
New moon purge.
All right, guys. So anything else, Ona? Anything else you want to talk about, or anything that?
I don't think so. I think I'll post some stuff on the air show if I get some decent content that's in a string in a row. And we'll see on Time Out with Giblets in the morning when he tells you what he thinks the week is going to look like.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Mary said the sonic boom yesterday broke windows in some buildings. Yeah, Mary, they down the street, they broke, the windows were busted. It's not a friendly. It was very unnatural movement in the building.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to say good night. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you got a little giggle, a little pep up. We'll be sending light and love. When I get off, I'm going to do a little thing. And that'll include everybody, like Linda and Karen, absolutely. And then, because we all need a little good energy. So
yeah, I'm going to definitely do my research. I'll get Jen Lynn on board and we can do something for Linda. This is our, like our YouTube mom with the tarot. Like, we're not going to let this go.
All right, guys. Everyone, stay safe. Everyone, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll tell David Cookie I'll say hello because now I'm going to get to actually talk to him.
Nice.
Feels special. All right, guys. Take care, everyone. Much love. We love you.
Take care.